Alrighty, welcome back. I'm your man Bad Chad, and we got Queen Jolene on the camera. We're going to be putting in the sheet metal or the 14 gauge steel on the top part, just like we have on this side. We're going to do that on that side. Basically, I'm just showing you what it looks like as we get going here. We had one piece of metal cut off of this piece here. That went up in that corner. We had one piece of metal cut off that piece because it was too long. It went in this corner. And then we had the full 8-foot piece. We have one piece left, was cut in half to make those two pieces. We did that this morning. It looks really good. We got our pieces in here that we need it. We just had enough out of 2 sheets. There's barely anything left, which is good. If you want people that want to know and see what's going on with the new shop, Jolene's going to turn around and give you a look. There's the cement slab. They did a fantastic job so far. In floor heat, and we're just waiting on the rest of the crew to come back. Top Line Ventures, and they're going to put us up a shop. So this is what we have on this side. If the sound is bad, it's because of the wind. We're having a little bit of a hard time getting good sound because of the wind. I'm having a little bit of an issue welding the pieces on because of the wind. But basically we had these pieces on. Yesterday we did the other side. We didn't show you how we did the top side, but I'm going to show you right now. This piece here, this little piece right here was cut off that end. So we used that piece. The piece that's cut off this end will be going in here. And then we got one 8-foot piece left. So we really did do it right. We did do it right. We got one piece that's going on right now. I'm going to put it on. All the pieces you can see, up comes the wind. I'm not sure what the sound is like. I'm going to stay this way. All the pieces you can see on the other side, you can see how they're butt welded together. And I'm going to show you how I went about that to get that done, to make them fit just like that. Let's put this piece in. It was a long show yesterday, and I appreciate everybody staying. I think we had a good presence the whole time. Appreciate you staying, and let's do it again. We're not going to try to keep you that long this time. We're just going to try to put the pieces in the quick as we can, and then we'll show you the details maybe the next day. Got going up in here and putting this on here. And Jolene said, why don't you get some help? And she said, what? I said, what do you mean by that? Get some help. She said, put a magnet up there. So that's what we did. Thanks, Jolene. Great idea. Great idea. And I think those were given to us by a fan. All right. We're starting off good, we are. Starting off good. Just trying to see if they're flush. All right. Check this helmet, see if I knocked I did too. Knocked the darkness on it. Basically, just gonna get this one running in the center of our. Time I have a problem with that fitting, I just run to the zip cut and give it a little zip, and we're good. Basically, I'm just eyeing that up the best I can to make it look the best I can, basically, and that's the end of it. A lot of stuff I do is by the eye, and I don't mind it because I have fun with it. As long as it looks good, I'm happy. Jolene looks good and I'm happy. Alrighty, flush there. Sometimes it works good. Sometimes the wind blows and gets me frustrated. A little bead on her so she'll stay. Trying to get it in the middle. I wanted the sheet metal, the 14 gauge, in the middle of the exhaust pipe to give us shape. I could have put it on the outside. It would have took away from this shape, and I would have just had one flat piece going around. With this in the center like this, it really gives us this round piece, flat piece, then a round, and it gives it a nice look, I think. And that's why I did it. I want the look, I want the shape. And if anything is not looking good at the end, or when I go to weld it all up, I just snip it off and redo it. Basically, I always do. Snip it off and redo it. So I've got one end piece. So that's the piece off of that end, because it's a shorter piece. Now I got the longer piece off this one here, and I'm going to put it down there. This is one right here. Put our clamps in here. I usually make paper patterns, and why I'm not making paper patterns is because I'm outside, and it's easier for me just to do it with the metal, seeing where I have it right here, basically, because it's doing the exact same thing. And it's a lot easier with just doing it with the metal right here, because the wind blows the paper around. We're not inside right now, obviously. Looking for my marker, and I can really see it. I can really see it. What I'm looking for is to cut it off so the piece hits the crown of the exhaust. And the crown of the exhaust is the highest place. Trying to say. See it with me? Now, the crown is the highest, the top. If I get it too shy, then it goes on the other part of the round, which I do not want. Let's cut it. So I do the exact same thing with a piece of paper as I'm doing with the metal, but the metal's staying still, it's not blowing in the wind. That one come off nice. So we've used every strip up that we've cut except the 8-inch piece, the 8-inch strip that was left in the sheet, and I'm going to use them up too. I'm going to show you where I'm going to put those. Let's do it. Fina the dog, she's such a good dog. Alrighty. Let's freehand this stuff. I'd rather, I've been doing the whole truck, we've been doing the whole truck with this metal. I'd rather not have it so tight. Like, I mean, I'd rather, instead of taking it down and flapper wheeling it, flapper wheeling it, flapper wheeling it, flapper, it gets to you, right? So I'd rather almost cut, it depends on what side of the line you want to cut on to make it work. So I'm trying to cut it the best I can to make it work the fastest I can, and I'm hoping that it works. Not saying I'm going to, but that's what I'd rather do. Keep your fingers crossed. Me and Jolene have been watching a bit of tennis, the US Open, and when things go good and things fit, you know what I'm saying? No, we don't need those right now. We just need to see if it fits. I know what I want. You hold that there for me, sweetheart, please, and thank you. My lovely, my lovely. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. Take a pair of clamps. I'm gonna put them tight together. And that way there, we can hold it when you hold that end. That'd be muchly appreciated. She's gonna help me, boys, like she always does. Everybody needs a little help once in a while. And right this present second, I need a hand. Oh, sorry. Ooh, that looks good. No, just want it up there a little higher. How did I get that? So I'm gonna clamp that first. Down. Knock that back a little bit. Zip cut. Let's weld it. I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. And the reason being is because I'm going to weld it up. Alrighty. Let's, I'd like to have that down just a bit more because I can go like that right there. Wrong one. Wrong tool. Wrong tool. I like it. I love it. How's that get in the center? There we go. Nope. Didn't like that. To bring it over some. Wasn't in the center, so I want to bring it over some. There we go. I like it now. I like it now. You can see where I overlapped it here. You're probably wondering what I'm going to do there. But what's going to happen is once I get this welded on, you can see that piece over there, it's all butt welded together. See perfect gaps in between it. What happens is I put it on and then I run my zip cut through it and then I butt it together. So we'll just knock it on with the welder there right now. Knock a couple of these on. Make sure it stays on. It's not going anywhere. We'll zip cut that. We'll butt that later. Good. Alrighty, let's do the next piece. Right on. I want to cut this right in half because I'm going to use 2 halves to make the pieces that we need. And I basically, yeah, awesome. Going good. 4 feet. Measuring tape. Measuring tape. Might as well just get one. Or 8-foot pieces. We'll cut this piece in half, put a little line there. I got a square. We'll run the plasma cutter through it, cut it so it's straight. Actually, I could just run my plasma cutter long across that, but I didn't. Doesn't matter. Jolene's going to hold that end for me so it does not fall. Just trying to get it done in a certain amount of time. Just trying to get it done. I like it. That cut so straight I didn't need the square. We'll take this piece. We do not need that holding that anymore. We're going to readjust it and use it. I actually got 2 there, so I'll just leave it for now. Leave it for now. Whatever end I want to start from, I guess it doesn't matter. Does not matter. Basically what I need to do is get down as far as possible so I can have enough metal zip cut. Got enough metal there, have I, sweetheart, to cover it? Nope, not in the center though, have I? Is that good enough? Alrighty. And that's how close we are. I wonder if I could go that way just a little. No, I can't. I got that top. Is that next piece go? I'm scaring myself. I'm scaring myself, but I guess it worked on the other side. So I'm doing the exact same thing. Me and Jolene are going to try something new coming up for us and the people that watch and the people that want to learn or do more of this sort of work. We're going to try something new. I'm not going to say right at this present moment, but we're in the thought process of it, and we're going to take you on that journey with us. Alrighty. Using every bit of it, as you can tell. You can see what's going on there. As I have that, we ordered the 10-inch pieces. There's what has to be cut off and how it has to be used to get it done. I'm going to go this side first, I guess. I'm going to try to cut the line the best I can. Here it goes again. Just do the best job I can for because it isn't straight. It is not straight. Just trying to clean off the end of this in case there's any metal on it, just so it works good, that's all. You see me rubbing it all the time. After I make a cut, I'm going to do that. That means it was a good cut. The Alcarez, wow, 19 years old. Can you imagine being 19 years old and being like that? I guess it'd be like a Mike Tyson when he won the title, being that young and that talented. Some people mature faster than others. I'm still working on it. Ask Jolene. One thing she can say, I'm still working on it, right? Jolene looks amazing today. Got little Daisy Dukes on, little work boots, short little top on, long blonde hair. Ridge of that metal held that. No excuses. No excuses. Well, I have a couple. Just going to smooth it off a little bit, straighten her out a little bit. The reason I'm pouring it on right there is because I can still see the marker, you know. Basically, I can still see the marker. Now, I do not remember if I had my cut end up or cut end down. And what I mean by that, well, which end goes which end? Markers on this side, so it goes this way. I guess there's more than one way to tell. Now, that went in behind that. Yeah, a little hard to hold there. Yeah. Alrighty, cool. Awesome, I love it. Gives me a little gap in between each one. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to tack it at the farthest end so it'll stay, and then I can play from there. Let's do this. Put her helmet on, turn her welder on. We've got gap on either side. That's good for penetration. Also, I'll split the difference. Split the difference, they call that. I gotta get it as long as I can because, are you able to hold that in, sweetheart? Okay, she's got that in for me. She's my lady. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Alrighty. Can let it go. Now, I want to let's get this centered, get it centered somewhere, and then we'll go from there. All I'm trying to do is center it in that exhaust pipe. I'm just going to have to come back here and take a look. bad at all. Oh, there we go. There's pressure in there. Got it. Just want to stick. It looks good. Awesome. Bring this one down here. It's got to come out some. I'm guessing at the top. Beautiful. You are jolly beautiful. This one right here is really good. You hear that welding like that? That's just because of the wind. And when I get inside, we're really welded up nice. All right, we got one more piece to put on. As you can see, I'm overlapped, just like down there. Zip cut. Let's do it for you right now. Just do it for you, just to show you what I'm doing, how I got it done, how I made things fit so dang good in such a hurry. Let's do it. Actually, I want to connect that bottom before I do that. And I'm just looking down the exhaust and seeing if I got the same distance all the way along, and it looks fantastic. Fantastic. Not going to do them all this second for you, but I'll show you this one. Just following the line of this. That's all I'm doing, following the line with that. And then I cut that straight down with that. I know there's metal behind it because I overlapped it. Put that down there. We'll use these right here. Turn the welder back on. It's nice and flush right here. Looks like it's in the center of the pipe, so I'm going to add it together where it's fitting. Right above it, 14 gauge, no fear really of it burning through. Up here, and we'll get her locked together up here so she's fitting good. There you go, just like that. That's how I made them butts good. I'll do the exact same thing down there. If you're butt welding something, that's the way to do it. Overlap it, cut it, and so it fits together perfectly. It's in shape, it's in place, and then go for it. Alrighty, we got one more piece. Close, eh? That's what the whole thing is, close. But we used every piece, or I was counting on using every piece of this metal, and that's why I ordered the 2 sheets. I was hoping, and I was praying, and I'm still hoping and praying. How's that? Put this one on. I need to get this in place before I do. Got it all covered, sweetheart? Huh? Yeah? Right here? I gotta go take a look. Because I'll just butt it well together there, right? Nope, that'll cut straight through. Got enough meat. Alrighty, let's do it again. Nope. See, as soon as you get it off a little bit, it wants to. Alrighty. Hard to hold. The old gripping power just wasn't there to hold that. Fiend is out of the sun. She's a good dog. Fina is. She's a good dog. She's a good dog. I'm even going to use up, there's some 8-inch strips left. If you take and cut 4 10s out of a 4x8 sheet, you got 8 inches left. We got 2 of those. I'm going to use those up. Where the tires go on the truck, I was going to use a 3/4 inch decking board. Talking to Harold, he probably didn't think it was thick enough, which I probably agree. Where I have this, I can weld it where the wheels go, so it will not go down through. And that'll be the only metal that I'll have left out of 2 sheets, other than the strips that I've cut off. Happy, happy, happy about that. No waste, no want, just enough. All right, let's do this again. If Jolene, I'll wait to the end to toot our horn. Put my mic back on. Touch me, boys, and I love it. Just going to mark F for front. F for front. It could mean a lot of other things, but it means front today. Front. The front is all the little pieces in the corners I made out of cardboard. I'll show you that. Take this out. Trying to trip me. Trying. Not gonna work though. Not this time. Just gonna take the edges off. Whee! Alrighty. Front. That's stuck right in there so good that I can't move it. It fits! Alright. Let's do that again. We'll do the back side, because that's how we had it on there. And we had this one just rocking at midnight. Oh, that fits so good, so lovey-dovey all the time. I could take that off down to the mark. I can still see the mark on the front there, and I'm going to take it off to the mark. See the mark right here? The marker? I'm going to take it off to the mark just so it fits good. I'll show you right the sheath mark right there. You can see it. Thinking it's going to fit, so I'll put my helmet on, tack it in place, and then yeah, alrighty, gotta come down some, gotta have enough room on the other end here to do the deal. What I mean by do the deal. The thing is stuck in there, almost perfect where it needs to be, but it needs to go back just a bit. If I push too hard, then it'll be taken off on me, and then I won't like it. We are in the center right there. Awesome, it's in place. You can see on the exhaust pipe, right here, if you come here, you can see I got a line there. There's a little line on top of the exhaust pipe. So I know exactly where to pull it into. Then when I cut that and butt that, then I'll deal with that then. This looks good up here. We'll just cut it, bring it back some. I have just want to beat that a little bit. Make sure we're getting there. Tack it right there in the middle where it's tight and right. Alrighty, I got them tacked in there. Is basically what I'm doing, or what I've done. I've got them all put in there. I just got to straighten them out a little bit. I've got to zip them like I did that one. So I'll come along here with the zip cut and do that one. Come along with the zip cut and do that one. That there is a piece of Bristol board. Had a fan drop in and give me this. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We'll pick up our mess in a bit. Just show you how I'm going to do it, just so you know. Guessing. Could have a bigger mouth. I have to get that piece out of there. So I'd put that up there against like that. You can see it through there, yes you can. And all I do is do this. Not fitting so good right there. So I'll draw that out. What a different lighting does, so you can see. Voila. That quick. So basically got that corner to do, a little corner up there, a little corner up there. If you come over to the other side, masking a lot, I know, sweetheart, I know, but you look good. You're doing a good job. Jolene's doing a good job, everybody. Everybody comment and tell Jolene how good a job she's doing. You can see the corners that I put in. I've left them with a zip cut in between so I can butt weld them in nice. Exact same thing what's going on there. You can see through there, you can see through that seam there. So it's just gonna be butt welded in so I can do it from both sides, grind them off. Alrighty, come back tomorrow. We'll do something else. Like, subscribe, ring my bell, comment how good Jolene's photography is and her sound. And as I got looking at the truck, I want to tell you my thought. It's got a nice opening there in the center. And all I can see, what I see is, I know it's for Jolene's race car. I don't want to talk out of school, but I see the Indian head on an Indian motorcycle. Wouldn't that look good sitting right in there? A nice old Indian motorcycle in there. Just my thought. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.